Countdown, waiting for cars, all that good stuff. A few seconds to go until stint number 3 starts. Let's go. Alright, we're off. Alright, so let's check out the faces in this lobby. LMP Smiley in first, PSUK Saint in second, AMG Pipavag in third, Shoya in fourth, TMS Jork in fifth, TMS Joe in sixth, Scored Buffalo in seventh, fast driver to be in here, OTR Skyrocketer in eighth. Nope, let's check out some of the action. I think we got a good vantage point. Shoya already making a move on Pepperbag. That is the advantage to double stinting. You come in with a little more pace because you're fresh off grinding for 2 hours versus someone who just came in cold. I mean, hot lapping isn't the same as race. Like once you get used to race pace, it's a lot easier to start off this next stint. Aw, yeah. We want all the smoke today. Alright, everyone's playing nice back here. It's a good little pack, though. I want to see how this pack comes into the hairpins. Woo, too wide. Couple of pairs. Look at these guys roll deep. Oh, man. Look how close he comes to Joe's bumper. Good drive in there. Barely missed him. Everyone gets out alive. That was a sketchy moment right there. B-Lobby out here looking like A-Lobby right now. Some good driving. Oh, and speak of the devil, I jinxed it. OTR caught a little grass. That's a bummer. He was driving good too. Jump back up a few cars and try not to miss any of the action. I'm going to jump on 7th place here. TMS Joe is following this tight little pack of cars. Joe getting the inside on Buffalo. Buffalo trying to squeeze him out though. Successfully fends off the move. Scored Buffalo is a pretty young driver. Not the kind of player you want to play chicken with when you're diving for the inside. You either let him win or you both get taken out. Yeah, Buffalo is solid. Moogsy, thanks for the follow, brother. Good driving, by the way. Uh-oh. looks like we got a disconnect. This would be our first disconnect of the race. Looks like it was a touring car. No, it was OTR Skyrocketer. OTR Skyrocketer, who was in last place in GT, just lagged out of the lobby. Was driving really good too. I was just complimenting how nice everyone was getting through some sticky situations. And then he had a little fumble on something, I forget exactly. Now he's gone. It's a tough break for them though, because it's really early in the stint. And I believe we're after the period where they would restart it. I think it's something like the first 3 minutes. Jump on here with SGR Amber. This looks like a fun little pack going on. Joe and Buffalo and them. Hey Marksy, how's it going, man? BMW is a really good car. It looks like the way some people have it tuned is kind of slidey though. Honestly, I just had like a broken tune I made for Sebring, and just using those numbers, the car was really competitive without even retuning it for the track. But those were, of course, broken numbers, so that's kind of a nice head start. I mean, they're competitive. They're definitely very competitive. Sometimes I hit a home run, and other times it's just like you know, a double or a triple, and it's just, you know, it's solid, but it ain't the best thing you ever seen. But luckily for us, I mean, at VNX we have a lot of knowledgeable tuners, drivers that are good at giving feedback. They know what they want, they know what the track needs, and you just kind of combine all of that and make the car do it. It's definitely not just me, it's a team effort. Because the other guys will come up with their own tunes. And they might not be perfect, but I usually take something, you know, I usually find something good in their setups that I draw inspiration from. Probably won't take the numbers exactly, but I might stiffen or soften something based on how theirs felt. And, you know, in the end, if you put in enough time and effort and keep coming back to it and not just accepting mediocrity, then eventually you'll make it good. And the more you do that, the easier it becomes to make it good. But yeah, it's not easy, that's for sure. I've been good, Merxy. Thanks for asking, man. A little tired today because I have to stream for 12 hours and cover the race, but I only got to sleep 3 hours because of issues and trying to find coverage for stints and rearranging things. Especially when half the, you know, the team has time zones all over the place, people's work schedules, like, I had to just be up for a long time to get in touch with everyone I needed to get in touch with. In GT, we have LMP Smiley is leading the race by a little bit. PSUK Stint holding on to a strong second. And then the AWR car is right there in third. So, you know, pretty similar to how it's been, the same three cars up in the podium positions. Slightly different order, but everyone's doing good. And then scored Buffalo up to fourth, trying to make up some mileage for his team after maybe had a couple of issues in the beginning. Maybe just didn't look comfortable in the car. I don't know if they just had trouble getting the tune right. Maybe usually holds more pace on the track than what I've seen. How's the AWR car doing? Hey Jack, you should like have a Red Bull for when you do your third pit, so you don't get tired in the last 10 minutes of the race. You did the same thing at Bathurst. You were killing it, and then oh, Relentless, is that an energy drink? I'm not familiar. It sounds like an energy drink. Go back to some of the touring cars, see how they're doing. There's a little pack in the back of the touring cars here. Jump on with SSR Brentwood. Chungus and Darks are out here cruising. Good turn. Held good speed. Held the speed on the entry there. I like their line here. Should have a lot of exit speed onto the straightaway. Reddy was a little quick on the transition, ate some grass. I'd imagine that Brentwood gets around him here. Depends on how Ratty treats the brake zone here. Yep, Ratty kind of backed out and gave him the move. Could have really dove on it and defended the position, but better to not battle too hard, cause any accidents. It's alright, Yami. Just don't back out. There's plenty of time left. I mean, unless the car can't move, but... It's alright though, Yami. This whole race is supposed to be more fun. Like, we're not supposed to have to stress so hard. We qualified well, we put in the work. We're doing good. We already won at Spa. We don't have to stress about, you know, the weight's off our shoulders. We can just have some fun. Yami, come on. You gotta calm down, bro. You're just all worked up right now. You're being way too hard on yourself. Well, hopefully you're not all tabbing. Good to go then. Forza's gonna do Forza things. Come on, we're all used to it by now. They're battling. Oh, I know. I've just, the cars in front in this lobby, they, like you and, the hell? I'm tripping. You and, Crispy were really close to each other for pretty much 2 stints straight. But there wasn't actually a lot of battling. It was more like you guys bump drafting each other, trying to gain distance on everyone. Valid strategy, though. Although, you did have that one really nice overtake into turn 6, where you beat him in the braking zone with a, like that. Coming off the straightaway, the Mercedes like to kind of like slide in the brake zone and go wide kind of naturally if they trail brake at all. And the McLaren just tucks in real nice, so you just kind of like took advantage of it and drove by him. It was nice. I called it out too. On the stream, I'm like, I think you should be able to beat him in the braking zone and make a move stick here, and then you friggin' cut in, past him. It was really clean. Oh, jump back here. TMS Jork, it looks like Amber just got around. Amber out here cruising in the Ruby Lambo. Crispy, appreciate the follow. Thanks for the support, brother, and good driving in the first 2 stints. Yeah, you guys did. Keeping each other honest. What's this up here? Looks like a little battle. A little scored Buffalo action. Ooh, look at what we got here. A 3-way battle for second. Things just got interesting. We added a little Buffalo to the situation. Things just got spicy. Oh yeah? This is B-Lobby. B-Lobby, you know, you got a lot of borderline A-Lobby people. People who've done good in A-Lobby in here, like... B-Lobby ain't no joke. What I'm looking forward to now is in Stint 5, because we had some issues with coverage, had to drop one of the guys. Carried is going to be picking up Stint 5. So Big Daddy Carried's coming to town in Stint 5. I can't wait to watch that one. Yeah, Amber's driving really good. Where's she at? 5th? 5th or 6th? I think it's 5th. Oh, 6th. Okay, yeah. Amber's gone up 3 places already. Chasing down Joe. Buffalo. Carrying the speed. Trying to make a move in the brake zone. Gonna have the inside on the next corner if he can make it stick, and it looks like he does. Holds the line, forces him out, sticks the move, defends the inside so he can't come back and retake the position. Textbook play there by Buffalo to get around AWR. Now, barring any contact here, I assume Buffalo should be able to make a run at PSUK Saint. Let's see how Saint holds him off. Gotta be careful though when they battle, because AWR might nose in the back if they get a little complacent with their own battle. So we'll see. Got ourselves something to watch at least. That's very noble of you, Callum. I do too. Let's just hope that people's games don't crash, the lobby holds up. Seems so far so good. Hopefully no one kills each other. Then it'll be a good time. It should be fun. Saint doing a good job so far of holding off Buffalo. Buffalo, I believe, had some podium finishes in A-Lobby on Spa. So you'd imagine he'd be able to get around these B-Lobby guys, but honestly, there's not a big difference in pace here. Buffalo might only have an extra 10th or 2 a lap. It's kind of held up at the moment, but even if he had open track, I don't think he'd be blowing away Saint. Oh, and Saint locks it up a little bit on entry. Holds the inside though, defending the position. Taking a page out of Buffalo's book. Using the same tactic right back at him to defend the position. As the old saying goes, if you can't beat him, join him. Both drivers taking a true racing line and using all the curb. Love to see it. Surprised Buffalo could eat the grass on the inside of Beckett's there. Not bog. Maybe he doesn't have traction on. That's a good question. Let's see. Buffalo looks like he's driving. Ooh, look at that move. Oh, he dove the brakes a little hard. It was a good move, but a little late on the brakes or a little soft. Couldn't make it stick. Nope. No traction control. So that explain why you didn't bog when you hit the grass. Buffalo getting impatient now, trying to force his way up the inside. Not making any contact though, but making his presence known. Is Amber up to 5th? Oh yeah, Amber's been in 5th. They got around Jork a while ago, trying to catch up and gain another position on Joe. But so far, keeping consistent in 5th. Alright, let's see how the touring car is doing. OTR Anonymous back in the race. Leading the stint, killing it. Looks like AWR Nismo just jumped in the pits. Followed by EBTE Chris and Mr. Sunshine. Sunshine League for the win, gotta love them. Good guys over there. PTG Chungus. Let's see. Did he just pit or does he still need to pit? 2% engine damage, all the good stuff. Looks like he definitely needs to pit. I assume he doesn't know he has 2% engine damage and he's trying to stay out on the track with warm tires, send a lap, and maybe make some overtakes if he pits on the next lap. I don't think he knows that he has engine damage. Otherwise, he might have rather just pitted there. It's going to be hard to make up ground when you got some engine damage. Hey, Hexor! Thanks for the raid, brother. And welcome, all my Brazilian brothers. Welcome to the stream. Got a big Amber fan. Oh, what happened to Amber in the pit? Okay, coming out the pits, coming out the pits. Nothing to see here. Everything's good. False alarm. Don't worry. Okay. What's up here? We got a little pack of cars. Shoya cruising with Pepavag and Buffalo. I'm assuming Shoya pit really early. Where am I going? Damage. Damage. Okay, yeah. So Shoya pit really early because of, you know, he had a strategy. And these guys, looks like they just pit. So that would mean that this is their net position. So Shoya actually doing pretty good right now in the stint. We kind of forgot about him because he pit early. But he didn't go far. I believe this would put him in, well, Peppa was what, in 3rd? Buffalo was in 4th. So I'd imagine that Buffalo, yeah, they're 5th, 6th, but I feel like someone still needs to pit. Jork, Joe, Saint. Yeah, we'll see when all the pits get back on the same rotation. I'm not sure where Smiley pops into the mix, but we've got Joe, Jork, and Saint. And also SGR Amber. Let's jump on. Really not far off from the lead pack there. That's pretty much the lead pack that she's chasing. And you'll see a bunch of these other cars coming out of the pits right now, right in front of Amber. Let's see if she can make any ground on them as they come out of the pits. Looks like she got one overtake. Who was that? That was Jork. Yeah, she was already in front of Jork, so that's back to normal. She's, yeah, back in behind Joe. Pepavag, Shoya, and Buffalo. This seems to be the order. LMP Smiley, have you pit yet? Smiley has pit. So I would assume Smiley is winning the stint. Smiley's got to be first or second, and then Saint, I would imagine, is somewhere around there, probably in second right now if I had to guess. Maybe first, but it's tight. Either way, it's a really tight race between PSUK and the LMP cars yet again. Jinx it! Crispy, I've been talking about you guys like this the entire time. You're just hearing it now. I didn't jinx you. I don't think I'm gonna jinx your team. Unless you're just lucky. Maybe you just have like a horseshoe or something in your pocket. Well, to be fair, there are some good drivers in here now. I might give them a run. Looking good though. I mean, got a decent lead on Buffalo, but looks like Buffalo's kind of slowly closing the gap. Really depends on how they overtake the touring cars here. Shoya just overtake Pepivag, or have they been... Oh no, other way around. Pepivag just overtook Shoya. Oh, we got a little chippy going on. I got too many things up. I gotta see the... Be able to watch the race. Oh, look at this. This is good driving right here. Wait, no, I want to stay here, and I just want to kill the map. I want to watch this race. These guys are driving hard right now. AWR, they're definitely... They'll drive with respect, but the minute you touch them, it's like you snapped their spaghetti in half. They're not happy about it. And they're not like... They're not being aggressive, but they're definitely defending their positions. Like, if you start rubbing paint with them, they're gonna rub paint with you. You know? And I can't fault them. I do the same thing, so I can't hate. If someone taps me and passes me in a hairpin, next lap I'm tapping him, passing him in the same hairpin. That's just eye for an eye, right? No, they really could though. They could roll their windows down and just high five out the window. Woo! That's a good one right now. Bobbing and weaving, looking for an opening. I almost freaked out for a second. I looked up at the clock and I saw 6 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, there's only 6 minutes left? And I was like, wait, no, an hour and 6 minutes. Getting ahead of myself a little there. Shoya a little late on the transition there. Maybe he was just purposely screwing up the corner so he didn't have to lift on the exit when, because if he took it right then he'd just be getting blocked by Chungus. At least this way he has a slower entry so he has a faster exit. So he might have instinctually done a little dumb thing on the entry just so he could come out in time. If that makes any sense, I don't know if I said it right, but you know, in a nutshell, slow in, fast out. Fast in, slow out. So, since Since he knew it was going to get slowed up if he went in too hard, he just slowed up to begin with. Looks like it worked out well. And AWR right now kind of looks like they're being held up. Yes, UK Saint. It looks like Saint kind of overbroke. Maybe it was a tactic. He was brake checking him, trying to get a little space. You never know. Or maybe Peppo was just being really aggressive on the brinks and trying to gain a little distance. Hard to say. Whatever it is, it's good driving. Alright, so I'm going to jump up here on the AWR car and let's watch this battle with PSUK Saint. AWR putting on a show today. Battle after battle, that's what I like to see. Keeping it clean too today. Nothing wrong with aggressive driving as long as you respect the other driver's line. And looks like they've corrected some mistakes from the last race, so love to see it. And they're driving great today, so I think we're in luck, guys. I think we actually have ourselves an interesting stint. Look at this. 3 deep in the GTs. Sunshine stuck in the middle of a 3-way battle, 4-way battle here for 3rd place. All of a sudden there's 5 GTs fighting for 3rd place. Sunshine just made this like the best race. Sunshine's the real MVP. Alright, let's jump on with PSUK Saint. Oh, just in time to catch that. Oh, no. No. Oh, what a bad break. F's in the chat for PSUK. Let's check the damage. Did they make it out alive? No, they did not make it out alive. And they just pit. So that is not ideal. It's definitely not ideal for PSUK Saint. Fresh out of the pits. Not the end of the world, it's not a DC. Nothing to lose hope over, but they got some work to make. They got their work cut out for them now. They got some ground to make up. So let's hope that they can have a good drive. There you go, show you. Ooh. He was gaining, but he got caught behind the touring cars, Maggots and Beckett's. So this is going to spread out the pack a little bit. Look at these touring cars, it's like they're playing Frogger out here, dodging things left and right. You want the mini-map back? Yeah, I didn't... The racing on screen was too good. I knew there wasn't anything else on track that was worth watching. Nothing was beating that. Let's jump on with TMS Joe here. Check out what else is going on. Okay, Anonymous, Eagle. Oh, contact there with OTR Anonymous. Not too bad. Stay here for a minute just to see how this works out. Spread out here. I'm going to jump back with AWR Nismo. These guys were fighting, but it looks like Eagle started to pull away again. Let's jump back up with Shoya and Peppa Vag, who's out here having another battle. Shoya holding the speed. Let's jump on with the LMP car for the change. They're up there in the lead. There's no battles going on, but they're winning. So let's show them some love. See what they're doing to win right now. I forget what happened to Ambridge. Crashed earlier? Hit recently. Hit a while ago. Yeah, I think it's just later on the pit cycle. I gotta turn this down. Wouldn't doubt it. Little by little, Buffalo's been grinding his way back. Plenty of time left for him to make a move. jump on with TMS Joe here because these guys have a little three-way pack going. Oh, he's looking down. I'll show you a pit. Looks like it. Yeah. Jump on with SGR Amber and the Ruby Lambo. One of the few Lambos in the field. Let's see if TMS Joe can make a move on Peppa Bag. AWR car's been out here fighting with the Mercedes all race. This corner right there is about perfect. A little bit of grass saved it though. Just shredded maggots and buckets. That was pretty solid. Couple of really good corners in a row. Alright, let's see here. Gotta be some touring cars doing something. Haven't checked in with the Coca-Cola Brentwood mobile in a minute. See him chase down Sunshine. Holding this about the same pace right now. By a little. 47 minutes left. Let's see if Scored Buffalo can spice this up a bit and catch up to LMP Smiley. I'm not real familiar with LMP Smiley, but they look like they're putting on a good show. Very strong run, staying consistent all the way through. On here, I'll show you real quick. So we got some action going on. Oh Jesus! Way too many applications have been found. What a champion! Yeah, that's definitely not helping. Let's see, I just realized I want to see what's going on in A lobby too. Pulling up the A lobby stream on my other monitor so I can see what's going on. Good to go. Couldn't move, Darkster? Did you have a little hiccup somewhere? Oh, you backed out? Of course, right when I'm pulling up friggin' A lobby. Someone lags out, I didn't even see it. How many people we lose so far? Darkster, SLS Ratty, and OTR Skyrocketer. I saw a Skyrocketer lag out, I missed that Ratty did. Damn. Dropping like flies in here. With SGR Amber, looks like the rear car in this pack. So what happened, Dark? So your inputs, your like controller just stopped working? Like the stopped registering? Yeah, it's a rough day, I think, for a lot of people. Seems like our touring car entry is not having a good day. It seems like most likely we're going to withdraw the team after this stint, but we'll see. Let's see how much Comey wants to drive. Comey likes driving touring cars, so gotta give her some track time in the touring cars. Voided is very disappointed in his performance. Mostly he lagged out. Comey's got things to do, and they're like, yeah, this is not going well for us, and they'd rather just cut their losses. Which is too bad. I hate to see it. I always prefer the teams finish it out, but it was supposed to be 3 people running it too, and one of the guys had stuff come up. Wasn't going to be able to race, so they were going to cover the stints, but after how hard it was already not having a good race, I think they're probably going to back out. We'll see though. I'll submit something on it when they say they're good. Pretty much. That's okay, we still have 2 GT teams in here. As far as I know, the other, let me look on live timing actually and get an update of how the race is looking. I had a chance to update it yet. See how it's been after the first two. Live timing. Hopefully the stream ain't freak it out too much. I got a lobby, browsing on here. So OTR Beaver Ball is actually winning the race after the first two stints. Yeah, LMR critical. Killed it in stint 2. Jesus. Legacy was right there with Moose. Hexor had a really solid stint. Alright, so we are in third in the other GT team. And this one has moved up from 15th to 12th so far on the 723 car in this lobby. So it's not too bad. Pit Stop UK was leading B lobby, actually in 10th place. What happened to the ESV car? Oh, Noble had a disconnect in stint 2, damn. And the AWR car with Resborg and Nove is actually in 8th. Yeah, so the AWR car, the LMP car, and the Pit Stop UK car in here are in 8th, 9th, and 10th. So they've... Basically, we got 3 teams running A lobby pace in here right now. Alright, move up here to Amber and watch this battle a little more closely. Is muted, right? Yep. Alright, good. I was hoping to see a little more battle in here, but everyone seems to be driving pretty consistent. If anything, it looks like Shoya is kind of gaining back on Amber, getting back into the mix here after he started to lose it a little bit. Whole pack of GTs coming up on Brentwood. Look at this set. Brentwood's out in the grass, like, don't kill me, please. Good driving by Brentwood, give him the inside. Staying out of trouble. Usually, is there anything in the touring cars race? First and second cruising. Oh, OTR Anonymous. I want to check this out. Anonymous is actually leading in the touring cars right now. OTR Eagle is doing really good in the last stint, so I want to check how these guys are doing on the pit cycle. OTR. Yeah, they're both pitting about the same time, so this is the order right now, looking good. And then WR Nismo cruising in 12th here. Looks like he's getting due for a pit. Not too bad. I mean, you should probably run, I'd say, another lap or two. So we got about 35 minutes left in the race. Generally, you have about a half hour per pit. It's not the end of the world if you push it, but I prefer to have a little more tire at the end of the race when you might need to, when you're trying to push it a little harder. You really want the grip. Everyone's got their strat though. Some people pit early and don't care about the tires. Rather just have open air. Yeah, these guys all chilling. Alright, let's go back up to this battle here. Jump on with SGR Amber. These cars are all still really close. The chat in A lobby is hilarious. Amber took that corner pretty mint. About as good as you can take it. Early on the turn in there. Solid correction to get back online in the second part. Really nice on the last ending there. Alright. Amber pulling up. Amber almost giving Kara a high five on the way by. Little hey, hi, how you doing? Pack's tightening up. Let's see. A-Lob, we got Commando in first, Boberts in second. Couldn't see third, and Legacy's in fourth. Not a bad start there. DTS Mead in first, Comey in second, and touring cars. Oh Jesus, Brooksy, huh? Is your dad okay? Noticed a lot of bad accidents lately. I mean, my family business is auto body, so I help run an auto body shop, so I deal with a lot of car accidents. We've had a lot of big wrecks lately. Cars getting totaled, big hits. My mom's car got involved in a 4-car pileup on the highway with a friggin' 40-foot sailboat in a Mercedes, so that thing got totaled. Luckily she just had some stitches, she was okay, but like, basically they were going over the bridge and the truck wasn't really rated for towing a boat that big. Something came, like someone was in the road in front of him and he went to slow down quick, and the boat just like kept, like the truck went to slow down, the boat just kept going, like just took the rear end out around the truck, and the thing was just like a huge boat and truck sideways in the highway right next to her, so she just got pinched in. Blew out the tires, like blew the tires right up. The front bumper was back to like the wheels, like the thing got lit. Dude, PSUK? Huh? Where's PSUK? Where they at? PSUK chilling. So 6th honestly isn't bad for Saint considering the wreck he had earlier. Where is the damage? Yeah, so Saint's getting pretty deep into this one. Gonna have to really push the pits. What does he have, like one more pit left? I feel like he just did his first pit kind of late. And then got out of the pits, crashed right after, had to pit a second time. Which isn't the end of the world, because I mean, these cars can probably make it on 2 pits if you really push them. He's gonna have to run this thing pretty much to red tires and like no fuel, but it should be okay. I mean, honestly, no. I mean, it's 28 minutes left in the race. He could pit this next lap and he should be fine. I think he stretched the first one and this one out pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully he does right here. Yep, right on cue. There you go. I agree. Curzian, Sierra Amber, Joe, York, Peppa, Shoya up in 3rd. When did this happen? Oh, because he hasn't pit yet. He hasn't pit and these guys have, that's why. Why does it seem like there's like no touring cars on track right now? Did like all the touring cars lag out or something? I know we lost a few. Did we lose more? Like we had 3 people out. What else did we lose? OTR Anonymous lagged out? Yo, dude. Anonymous lagged out. That's rough. F's in the chat for the OTR team. They've been competing for podium finishes in the lobby every stint. Been having a great run and they just got a rough disconnect with a decent amount of time left. Honestly, yeah, I'd say we're back on time. The first stint, we had 3 restarts. It was way behind. Stint 2, we had no restarts. And this race, I don't think we had any restarts on this one either. So we gained the time back. We lost in Stint 1. Stint 1 was like half hour behind. Yeah, if I look at live timing real quick. The LM, was that OTR? Yeah, that OTR team, Anonymous and Elements in them, they're 8th place overall. trying to console my touring car team. Alright. Focus on the stream real quick here. Getting a little distracted. Trying to keep everyone focused and put out some fires. Gotta love multitasking. Let's jump on with Shoya here. Same little crew's been kind of cruising together. Yep, sounds like a jinx if I ever heard one. What happened? Let me see. Like an A lobby. Trying to convince my touring car team that's in 4th place right now to not drop out because they had some mistakes. They're over here freaking out, getting mad at themselves because of mistakes, but it's like, you guys are still in 4th! Even with fuck-ups, all you gotta do is finish out and just like not continue to do that and you'll make a podium. It's hard, man, it's hard. I understand where they're coming from because of, you know, I used to play Halo competitively for years, top level Halo player, and it's just you're really hard on yourself, and I found out as I grew up that being hard on myself is holding me back in golf and Halo and all sorts of stuff. So I just learned to let it fly. You know, it's like when you're standing over a putt, you gotta just hit it. The more you look at it and think about it, the less likely you're gonna make it. You just gotta let your hand-eye do its thing, and you're either gonna make it or you're not. You know, thinking about it ain't gonna change the reality. So just when you're out there, you know, just let it fly. Don't overthink it. If you fuck up, you fuck up. We're human. Just do your best. That's all you can do. Well, there's always something. There's a lot of emotions and a lot of work going into these races, so half the fun is just trying to manage everyone and get everyone through the race. A lot of anxiety and stress here. Alright, so we got Shoya, Pepavak, Amber is in front of AWR. I've been distracted, I just noticed that. Making some positions. Yeah, see? Right? That's what I was saying, Cal. And we're making some moves out here when we weren't looking. Looks like it might have been an aggressive move. Dude, right? I mean, like, if you drive fast enough to win, you're driving fast enough to crash. So it comes with the territory. It's okay though. I'm not a TORA staff member. I mean, I'm part of the media stream team, I guess, but that don't really mean anything. So, if I said it, it doesn't mean shit. Yeah. Be like when kids were shooting up schools and they were blaming it on Marilyn Manson. Blame him! Alright, let's go through here, see what's up. Scored Buffalo. Way out in front. I'm assuming there's something with the pit cycle here. There is 3 minutes left in the pits. Aha! I assume Buffalo is just waiting to do his last pit. Probably, no, probably on this lap. He could do one more lap. Not sure why he would. Not a lot of time left in the race, no reason to push the tires that far. But, you never know. And he could squeeze in one more lap with the time remaining and still be legal. Alright, here he is. So let's jump on board with LMP Smiley now. And watch to see how close they are when Buffalo comes out of the pits. I'm assuming Buffalo has a little bit of a lead right now. But it shouldn't be too much by the time Smiley comes around. This is gonna be tight. It's gonna be really tight. Buffalo's just coming out of the pit box, rolling down the line. Smiley is ripping up the straight. I feel like they're gonna come out like side by side. That Smiley's looking at the. I wonder if you can see the map. Yep. Ooh, here comes Buffalo. Smiley just got the lead. It's gonna be a dogfight to the finish. Just what we like to see. Let's jump on with Buffalo and the cold tires. See how they can keep up. Oh, Amber flexing. Gotta keep tab on the fan favorite. SGR Amber up to 4th. Let's see. So we have 40 seconds left in the pits. Let's see any close calls. Joe looks like he's trying to. He could technically pit this lap still, but I assume he's trying to make this last to the end. Joe probably pit early. Amber probably on the same pit cycle, probably shadowing Joe. AWR doing the same thing. Alright, let's get back up to the front here. Aw, yeah. Well, good, so you're not just a simp. Oh, SGR Amber moving up to 3rd. Got around TMS Joe. She was working her way up through the pack. I think had a little issue at some point, and then worked her way back up through the pack again. Less than 8 minutes left. Could be another. Could be a podium for SGR Amber. the position pretty well. Buffalo. Alright, let's jump back on with Buffalo and Smiley. Looks like they're having a nice little battle down here to the wire. And this is it. Got about 2 laps to go. Buffalo trying to push and make the position on Smiley. He's worked his way up through the pack. Started, I believe, in 7th place. Could he get around Smiley and go from a 7th to 1st? Ooh, it was a little laggy looking. He went for the move. I don't know if he can make it stick. A little contact. It's like, I don't know. He's trying to. And a slight adjustment to draw contact. Oh, it did. I don't know if Smiley broke late or it didn't look like there was contact, but you never know with the Forza hitbox is. So there it is. Buffalo gets around Smiley. 5 minutes to go. Really shouldn't be the end of the world for the LMP team as long as Smiley can stick in the draft and stay tight to Buffalo. Although getting caught behind a touring car right now is not what the doctor ordered. Oh, looks like Smiley got a little impatient right there. Almost took out the touring car. How's this? A jump back here with TMS Jordan. PSUK Saint looks like they're having a little battle here at the end too. I know, dude. You guys were in 8th place too. You were having a good run. That hurt. Comey DNF'd? No. Three minutes to go. Coming down to the wire here. PSUK Saint holding off the position pretty well. Jump back up to the front. Kind of looks like these guys. Whoa, what happened? I was looking at A-Lobby for a second. LMP Smiley's back up in the lead. Scored Buffalo's back in 2nd. There must have been some contact or an issue overtaking a touring car. It looked like Buffalo had a solid little lead. I don't know, maybe they just screwed up somewhere, kind of spun out. That's a lot of ground to lose for someone who had like a couple 100-foot lead. So there you go, LMP. Crispy. I'd call that official. I didn't jinx it. It looked like it was getting jinxed, but I think we're good. As long as Smiley can get around these last touring cars and not die in the last minute 40, less than a lap to go. SGR Amber up to 3rd? Where's Shoyoi? He's in 6th? Must have had some issues. See, the amount of jinx, I'm actually good luck. Because I only call things that happen. Well, I'm not right all the time, but pretty good instincts on things, more often than not. Seconds remaining. Everyone holding pretty steady on their positions here. The people remaining in the lobby. After the touring car field is out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. End of stint. Stint 3 over, baby. Halfway there. Alright. First place in GT, we have LMP Smiley. Second place with a great run back from 7th. Had a little fumble in the end to ruin the comeback story. Ends up with a solid 2nd, scored Buffalo. 3rd place, SGR Amber. Another really good run. I think she started in like 9th place. Something along those lines. Finished in 3rd. Even had some issues in the middle. Still finished really well. TMS Joe staying right with Amber. Solid 4th place finish for him. Good mileage.